Hey there, it's Colleen Flanagan. This video is going to show you what I have done to help keep my neighborhood safe from some of the hellacious weather that's been coming through my part of the world. I know it's been happening all over the world. You've probably been sitting through some terrible storms, rain, snow, whatever, high winds. We have these things here called microbursts that just sort of drop down and cause a bunch of destruction, just like a tornado. And they're gone. They're very frightening because they can pop up and come down anywhere, especially during the monsoon seasons that we have here every summer. So what I would suggest is, if you know how to dowse, and dowsing is just a way to connect into your intuition and to the energies of the weather or buildings, whatever you want. Of course, your animal friends, your family, connect into the energies and do readings on them, just like psychics do readings. I like dowsing because sometimes with my intuition, I'm really getting information from my subconscious mind, which I don't care for that much, because sometimes it likes to slant things its own way because it's a control freak. So dowsing gives me the completely honest answers. When I dowse, and this is muscle testing using my hands, right? I've programmed it in that this is a yes answer and this is a no answer. I ask a question, let my hands come together, no, yes, just like that. If you're interested in dowsing, I did write a book with 30-some years of knowledge here, Fearless Accurate Dowsing, available on Amazon. It was a bestseller on Amazon, and I believe it's also available on Barnes & Noble. So back to the weather and how you can protect yourself. Use this at your own risk, okay? And I would suggest first, just clear all your fears, that I release this fear, I can't do anything about the weather, that I can't put up protection, I'm not strong enough, I don't have what it takes, and all this stuff. And then just do a little measurement. For example, are there any negative, non-beneficial, harmful, traumatic possibilities or probabilities for the storm that I see coming in tonight through my part of town? Yes. Alright, so you could just say, I now neutralize and scramble the energy, and I'm clearing my governing vessel meridian here. Neutralize and scramble the energies of all non-beneficial, negative probabilities, possibilities, harmful probabilities and possibilities, damaging probabilities and possibilities of this storm that's heading in right now into my neighborhood. That's one thing you could do. Then another thing is you can call in Archangel Michael and ask him to put a dome of protection around your neighborhood. Now, the dowsing comes in as far as what I've done is I would ask Archangel Michael, well, I'd like to put a dome of protection around the world, but that's not allowed. Can I put a dome of protection around the city I live in? All right, how about within a mile radius of my home? Just my neighborhood? And we have a community of townhouses here. That's the only thing I'm allowed to protect and guard. And I don't know why that is. It could be there's some karma involved somewhere, or something needs to happen. I have no idea. I don't question. I just get the answers and I'm like, okay. So what I did is I started imagining, closed my eyes, and I just imagined as I spun my pendulum clockwise, a beautiful golden, super strong dome of protection being built by Archangel Michael, just created and strengthened around my neighborhood now. And then I just heard, and so it is done. I'm clairaudient, which means I get Spirit's messages mentally and I can hear them. Then I would check, is there anything further I need to do to enhance this dome of protection around my neighborhood? Is it safe? Is it safe now? My neighborhood is safe from the storms? And that seems to have helped. Just the dome of protection, just say, Archangel Michael, thank you. I would like just the sweet, gentle rain to come in. And the dome of protection will keep the microbursts, the super strong lightning strikes that have been hitting trees and houses all over the place here, the high winds, everything. Just the dome is there, and everything just goes over it, except the rain comes right down through and nourishes earth. That's what I would do. That's what I have done, and I will share this. I wasn't going to say anything about it, but a couple years ago we had some hellacious storms coming through, and I did exactly what I told you. And as they were coming through, the weather was so harsh. It was, to me, almost like apocalyptic. And I was scared, like a little kid. I would have hid under my bed if I could. I didn't want to admit it. But I was frightened, and I was praying, and I put the dome of protection up thanks to Archangel Michael, and it just seemed like it would come through the dome. So I asked Archangel Michael, would you please lift up all this terrible, nasty, destructive weather? Lift it up when it hits the end, the part of the beginning of the dome, it just rises way up over the dome and just sails off into the sky. And it seems that's what happened. The storm calmed down within a few minutes, and it was awesome. And so later on that night, I was watching TV of what was going on with the storm, because it was like wave after wave of storms coming through, but the really nasty one seemed just to lift up. One of the weather people was talking about the strangest thing happened. When we got over to this particular part of town, it just sort of somehow lifted up and went away and dissolved into the sky, or whatever technology or terms that they use. But it dissipated, I think that's what they said. Now, you can believe this or not, I don't care. All I know is that's what happened, and I think I might take credit for it. Or not. Who cares, right? So be careful when you do this kind of work. Always surround yourself with protection. Use at your own risk. I wish you all the best in your weather protection and weather safety. I think we all need it. If this works, tell everyone you know, because it's just been crazy, the weather, right? Thank you for watching. Check out my website, emorescue.com, for more information, free stuff, books, audios, videos, and articles to help you and your loved ones and your animal friends all back to wellness on a path of love, light, compassion, kindness, and extreme joy. Peace out. Namaste. When you learn to douse, the universal wisdom is yours for the asking. Please check out my book, Fearless Accurate Dowsing, and any of my self-healing books, all available and very affordable on Amazon. Thank you.